I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear. And it is a message deeply delivered from my heart.
Hallelujah.
I'm thrilled to be back with so many friends, supporters. Once and for all, we're going to end the reign of a failed and corrupt political establishment in Washington, a failed administration. We're not going to take it anymore.
Obviously, there are real departures. Some of the familiar ones are that he is more emboldened. He has a second term, right? He theoretically will not be running for re-election, so less to lose. And I think he is much more focused on retribution. And, as people have said, his aides are much more loyal to him, right? There are fewer Reince Priebus's and James Mattis's around, right? The former chief of staff and secretary of defense. Everyone is uber loyal to Trump.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
So help me God.
So help me God.
In his first term, he appointed Jeff Sessions, a longtime Alabama senator, as Attorney General. And whatever you think of Sessions, at one point he decided to appoint a special counsel, essentially, independent counsel to investigate Trump's Russia ties in the 2016 campaign. Well, Trump said no more of that. I'm not playing around with that anymore. I'm not going to have any investigations. I'm going to have complete control. And not only that, but people who oppose me or who have opposed me in the past, I'm going to target them through the vast power of federal spending and federal law.
This executive order will suspend security clearances and access to certain federal resources for that law firm.
They've had 4 years to prepare. So, Trump didn't think he was going to win in 2016, and I don't think the people around him thought they were going to win. I don't think they were very prepared. Now they were very prepared.
Their Southcom commanderships, F-18s, troops.
We're doing again what we should have done many years ago.
Project 2025, I think, has proved to be fairly influential as a blueprint. And I think we're seeing it now play out in the administration. In particular, the idea of targeting the federal bureaucracy, dismantling the federal bureaucracy, and not just the bureaucracy writ large, but particular institutions, USAID, sort of going after foreign aid, Department of Education, areas of the government that Trump and his supporters view as hostile to him, hostile to the movement.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy.
One way to think about the difference between first term and second term is that in his first term, he went to the CIA very early on. I think it was like a day or two after he was inaugurated. And he gave a speech at the CIA. And he kind of talked about how he was going to, it was a bizarre speech. He talked about how he was going to, shake things up and maybe, get rid of like a lot of these, intelligence officers. But it never really happened. And, this time, though, it's a different story.
I love you. I respect you. There's nobody I respect more. You're going to do a fantastic job.
Politically, I think Trump was more cautious in some ways. He would back off a little bit more frequently in the first term when he came under political pressure. We saw a little bit of that when he put a 90-day pause on these recent tariffs, but I think that they're more emboldened, more extreme, more determined to enact the agenda that they had long wanted to enact.
We will fight day and night to protect our human rights. Hate, no fear. Refugees are welcome here. No hate, no fear.
His phone, okay? He's not. I understand. He's not resisting. Like,
there's no use for this.
Don't worry about it.
You're gonna have to come with us. Don't worry. I'm coming with you. Don't worry.
And I just asked the president, it's this massive complex that he built, jail complex. I said, can you build some more of them, please?